Hello guys, welcome to the Crypto Matrix. I'm Mr. Legend. In this video, we'll be taking a look at an altcoin Curve DAO with a market cap of around $325 million. Curve DAO currently trades around $0.21. Look at Curve DAO's performance against the US dollar on a weekly time frame. Are we going to drop to new all-time lows? If we have a relief rally in the altcoin market, if we have a bear market pump to the upside, where are we going to get rejected on our quest to get to new all-time highs? Look at CurveDAO's performance against the king of the market, Bitcoin. We'll also look at CurveDAO's market cap, which in the past has gotten to as high as $2.7 billion. Can we get back to that new all-time highs as extreme fear is gripping the cryptocurrency market right now? How will that affect the price of CurveDAO? We'll talk about that and more in this video. Let's get down to business. Remember, guys, if you want to become a member, you want to become a legend, link in the description. All coins have been showing some signs of life over the last 1 month. We're seeing some pumps here and there. CovDAO is still down 10% over the last 1 month. The last 1 year has still seen it dump by bless me. The last 1 year has still seen it dump by 55%. If you look at its performance against the US dollar, it had its own time in the sun. We saw CurveDAO after dumping to Goblin Town when it was launched. We saw it pumping by around 1,900%, which was a nice pump, not a crazy outrageous pump to the upside. The altcoin market, she gives us crazy volatility to the upside and to the downside. A 1,900% pump is what you expect from an altcoin like CurveDAO. But then again, you have to stomach the downside volatility because when things get bad, it can get bad very quickly. And since January of 2022, it has gotten bad for CurveDAO. We have seen it dump to Goblin Town, losing more than 96% of its value in the process. The local market is very special. So a 96% dump to Goblin Town is expected because while we're in the market, we want to see thousands of percentages pumps to the upside. And even though in late 2024, we saw CurveDAO pumping up by around 497% to the upside, we got rejected around the $1.3 level. And since then, we have bleeded back to Goblin Town. Since then, we have seen CurveDAO almost drop to new all-time lows. The all-time highs for CurveDAO happened on the 14th of August 2020 when it traded for as high as $60. Right now is down 99% from that all-time highs. The all-time low happened on the 5th of August 2024. It got to as low as $0.18. Right now, it's not trading far from that all-time low. So hopefully we find support there. Hopefully it holds the $0.21 level holds. And for pumping to higher prices, guys, there are some levels to watch out for. There are some levels where we might get rejected on our quest to go back to all-time highs. One of those key levels for CurveDAO is coming around the $0.41 level. We might see it having major reactions there. We just saw it getting rejected there on the 12th of January 2026 before we continue our journey down to Goblin Town. We found some support there way back in September of 2023. We found some support there in May of 2024. So I'll not be shocked if that $0.43 level proved to be a pivotal level. The next level to watch out for is going to be coming around $1. If you look at what CurveDAO has done over the years, we have seen the $1 level prove also pivotal. We have seen a bounce here to pump all-time highs from the $1 level. We have gotten rejected multiple times at the $1 level when we try to pass higher prices. We got rejected here in December of 2024. We got rejected there in July of 2025. So don't be shocked to see a big rejection when we rally towards $1. For us to get towards $1 right now, we're going to see CurveDAO pumping by more than 400% to the upside from where we're currently trading. Can we go higher than that? There's always a possibility. Can CurveDAO rally past where we got stopped out in 2021? There's always a possibility. That's why we're in the altcoin market for those big pumps to the upside. And for us to get towards $6, for us to make that big move to the upside towards the $6 level, from where we're currently trading right now, we need to see CurveDAO give us one of those big 2,900% pump to the upside. This will be one of the biggest pump we've seen in CurveDAO's price history. Right now, with extreme fear grip in the cryptocurrency market, historically, that has been a good time to buy. The mantra has always been to buy when the prices are low, to sell when the prices are high, to buy when there's extreme fear gripping the cryptocurrency market, and to sell when extreme greed returns back to the market. Right now, There's extreme levels of pessimism rocking the cryptocurrency market, with market participants believing we're heading towards zero, believing that all coins are scam, believing that all coins are dead and will never rise again. That's the sentiment you want to see. That's when big players are accumulating a lot of their bags that they'll sell through all coin season. CovDAO's market cap, which sits at the 323 million dollar level. It has an unlocked market cap of $518 million, with a fully diluted market cap sitting around $661 million. The total supply for CovDAO sits around 2.36 billion tokens. Maximum supply is 3.03 billion tokens, and we have 1.488 billion of those tokens in circulation. Now, if you look at CovDAO's performance against Bitcoin, how is it performing against the king of the market, Bitcoin? It's been down to gobbling town ever since it was launched. We had a relief rally for it in 2021 where it pumped to the upside against Bitcoin, where it rallied up by more than 767%. After that, it's been another trip down to gobbling town for CovDAO against Bitcoin. We've seen it dump to gobbling town against Bitcoin, losing 98% of its value from its 2021 highs. Remember, guys, when market participants are scared, we see them running towards safety. We see them selling their altcoins, buying Bitcoin, selling their altcoins, buying some Ethereum, and that's what has been happening to CovDAO over the last few years. But then the inverse is also true. When the market gets bullish, when excitement returns back to the markets, you see market participants running to the altcoin market, flipping their Bitcoin, their Ethereum for some altcoin action. So don't be shocked to see altcoins pumping to higher prices. Don't be shocked to see CovDAO making a move, 100, 200, moving as high as a 800% pump against Bitcoin over the next few days, over the next few weeks, and over the next few months. I believe we're going to see altcoins pump. I believe we're going to have a rally in 2026, and CovDAO is a token to watch out for. If you look at CovDAO's market cap, we sit around $322 million. CovDAO's market cap has not fallen from grace, just like its price chart. If you look at the market cap chart from the all-time highs where it got to in January of 2022, that's around the $2.9 billion level. CovDAO's market cap is just down 89% from its all-time highs. But for the US dollar price chart, it's down more than 89%. For the US dollar price chart from the 2022 highs, CovDAO is down 96%. You may be wondering why the discrepancy in dumped gobbling town. It's because as it was dumping, more tokens have been coming to circulation, and that's why you can see that CovDAO's market cap is holding on strong, because as more tokens come to circulation, it's increasing the market cap. On the US dollar price chart, we're seeing it dump more aggressively. Less market participants are willing to buy these tokens for higher prices, but for lower prices, sell me some CovDAO. Now, if you look at this market cap chart, critical support levels, the $220 million level has been a critical support level. We've gotten there twice and we've found some support. So even though as bearish the market is right now, even though we see one more flush to the downside, that'll just see CovDAO dumping by around 29%. And the altcoin market, a 29% dump is a dump for ants. That can happen in one day, that can happen in 1 week, that can happen very, very quickly. But for very, very bullish, how high should we expect CovDAO market cap to go? Major resistance will come in around the $1.3 billion level. But had major reactions to that level in the past. I'll not be shocked to see us still have major reaction to that level in the future. Maybe we'll get rejected there, maybe we'll consolidate around the $1.4 billion level before continue pumping to higher prices. But one thing is sure, that's going to be a very, very defining resistance or support level. Then the previous all-time highs, which is around $3 billion, from where we're currently trading, for Cov's market cap to get to $3 billion, it will need to give us an 841% pump to the upside. What would that mean for the US dollar price chart? If we just get an 841% pump to the upside, it will mean we'll see CovDAO go from where it's currently trading right now, we'll see it get to as high as around $2. So guys, drop it out in the comment section. Are you still accumulating some CovDAO tokens? Do you still expect it to have pump to the upside? Maybe rallying past 2021 highs, maybe dumping aggressively to gobbling town? Drop your thoughts about that in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more awesome videos like these. Turn on the post notification to get notified anytime I drop a new video, anytime I go live. Remember guys, when it comes to investing, nothing will pay off more than educating yourself. And investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Invest for the long haul. Don't get too scared. Don't get too greedy. See you guys in my next video.